Do you ever wonder how far-right extremists manage to sneak their agendas into the political mainstream? Let me explain it to you because they're trying to do it right now using this term, remigration. It's a growing movement in the United States and in Europe. And some folks are trying to make it grow here in Canada too, because the language of remigration puts a more palatable package on some pretty disturbing far-right anti-immigrant goals. In 2019, as they reported on the growth of this phenomenon in Europe, the Associated Press described remigration as, quote, the chilling notion of returning immigrants to their native lands in what amounts to a soft-style ethnic cleansing. And now its proponents here in Canada want to frame this as a moderate position. In fact, here's the founder of the Canadian remigration movement saying he wants to see Poilievre use the term by the end of the year.
I would love to make sure that Pierre Poilievre says the word remigration before the end of this year. He's kind of embraced this position on net negative immigration lately.
Guess who follows that guy that you just saw? Jeff Ballingall, who the Globe reported just months ago Poilievre had hired to help with his image and message, and Sebastian Skamsky, who was director of media relations for Pierre Poilievre until early this year. Now, in a statement sent to the Canadian Anti-Hate Network, which has a really great breakdown of this issue, the guy you just saw in that clip claimed that, quote, we explicitly reject any association with ethnic cleansing. Instead, his group just wants to, according to their own website, remove the illegitimate population through the revocation of permanent residency, mass deportations, and even by encouraging naturalized citizens to voluntarily leave Canada. Now, while parts of the website, like the one I just showed you, kind of give up the whole game here, so too do high-profile members of this movement. One of the most prominent members of the white nationalist group Diagolon, who's also a part of those far-right active clubs that have been training each other to fight, yeah, he boasted online about his membership in this group and has repeatedly encouraged others to join. And the pro-remigration group gave him the membership number 88, which in far-right communities is a dog whistle for Heil Hitler, because H is the 8th letter of the alphabet, so 88. You get it. The anti-hate article on this issue also cites that Diagolon guy as claiming that, quote, remigration means all of the foreigners, including the ones who were born here and assimilated. So, yeah, this is what they want to make mainstream in Canada, and these efforts have kind of worked in other countries. If you want to learn more about this, I'm bringing back my podcast with a live episode tomorrow. That's Friday, September 26th, and I'll be streaming live on YouTube and Twitch at noon Eastern. My special guest will be Evan Balgord of the Canadian Anti-Hate Network. And at the end of the episode, if you ask an appropriate question using the super chat function on YouTube, Evan and I will do our best to answer it. I really hope I'll see you there. And until then, what do you think of all this?